What's going on, everybody? This is Patrick from Porter's Unboxings, as you know. And we are here to talk about, yes, it is official. It is Wrestlemania week. And the main event for the SmackDown side has to be one of the most terrible pieces of shit I have ever seen in my entire life. Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton has been destroyed by TKO in their stupid little worm named Pat McAfee. So, just to get the ticket sales up, Pat McAfee says on SmackDown the ticket sales are going to be 25% off only for Saturday. Don't watch Sunday because that's going to be a piece of shit. But it's going to be live on ESPN the first hour. Huh? So we're going to see Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre, not even on pay-per-view? That's going to be out like on the pre-show? First hour, huh? Yeah, right. So, WrestleMania Vegas, Saturday. The most disturbing pieces of shit I have ever seen in my entire life. This is probably going to be the worst WrestleMania since 40. And I'm not just saying that because Roman Reigns lost the title. No. I'm not. You had matches like Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso. Maybe a 4-star classic turned into a 5-minute squash. But I digress. We have a 6-man tag team match. Great way to start off the night with this pile of garbage. The Usos and LA Knight versus I Show Speed and The Vision. I'm picking LA Knight and the Usos. And the only thing that could make this better is not even on the card. I'm talking about the Wyatt Six versus the MFTs. Where are they going to be at WrestleMania? Oh, right. They're not. They're going to be on Friday Night SmackDown in an 8-man tag team match. We're not going to have a one-on-one match against Uncle Howdy and Solo Sikoa. No. Since Uncle Howdy got his lantern back, there's no need for a one-on-one match anymore. We got the Bray Wyatt lantern back. Good for you. Awesome. But seriously, an 8-man tag team match. Uncle Howdy hasn't been in a one-on-one match in 2 weeks. Since I went to SmackDown. For real. I guess only Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy like St. Louis the most to talk and fight. I'm not on WrestleMania. No. So then we have Fatu versus Drew McIntyre. live on ESPN2. I don't understand. But I'm going for Jacob Fatu, and that's going to be the match of the night. And it might not even be on the live show. I have no idea what live on ESPN2 means. Is it not going to be on the app? Is it going to be live on TV? I have no idea. Pick one, ESPN. Pick one. Here's your one right here. Go back to Peacock. You TKO dicks. And then we have Stephanie Vaquer versus the trouble woman herself, hot as hell, Liv Morgan. Dude, after that music video, I almost died. This is why Stephanie Vaquer cannot match up to Liv Morgan. Stephanie Vaquer is like Jade Cargill. She doesn't defend her championship ever. Ever. So I'm going for a new world champion in Liv Morgan. And then we have AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch for the women's Intercontinental Championship. I'm going for AJ Lee to retain, even though she's been off TV for a bit. I don't know why. I mean, Becky Lynch has been off TV as well, but still. I'm going for AJ Lee to retain her first WrestleMania in 11 years. Yeah. It's going to be a good one. And then we have the Fatal 4-Way Women's Tag Team Championship match. A lot of women's matches on this card. 3. We have Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair versus the Bella Twins. I don't even know if Nikki Bella is even going to show up at WrestleMania because she's nursing an injury. But versus Bayley and Valkyria versus the Impossible Forces, Nia Jax, Nia Fats, and her tag team partner. I don't even remember her name. That's how messed up of a tag team they are. But I'm going for the Bella Twins to win and get their WrestleMania spotlight that they did not get at WrestleMania 30. Because the last time Brie Bella was at Mania, I think was with her sister versus AJ Lee and Paige. Or Saraya, if you want to be critical about it. But yes, I'm going for the Bella Twins. And then I'm going to say this steals the show. Besides Fatu and McIntyre, which wasn't even a match on my radar about 3 weeks ago. We have Rollins versus Walter. And surprisingly, Seth Rollins' career isn't on the line. You have Walter being the career killer. Squash the career of Goldberg. Thank you, Walter. I never have to see that sheep beast of a man again. And the stealer of championships. So, thank you, Walter. And then you destroyed the career of AJ Styles. I'm still pissed off. And John Cena. But Walter versus Rollins, because Braun Breaker is not medically cleared. Yeah, if you didn't know that. But I'm going for Rollins to win here. I don't know. I might actually be going for Walter, actually, because he's lost the last 2 Manias in a row. Once to Sami Zayn for the IC Championship, and then to Jey Uso for the world title. So I'm going for Walter, actually. Where does Walter go from here? I could care less. But here we go. The main event of night 1. The destroyer of Mania itself. Cody Rhodes. The crybaby bitch. Versus the 14-time, going for number 15, the heel Apex Predator, the Viper, Randy Orton, with the crybaby of Attitude Era, of Stone Cold impressions, drinking beer until he croaks, Pat McAfee. Knowing that Jelly Roll will come out of nowhere and interrupt this match and turn it into a tag team match at Backlash, I'm going for Randy Orton to win. I don't care what Pat McAfee does. I think it's destroying the business. I can't believe that this company has had 42 WrestleManias and no one's seen the problem yet. WrestleMania 40 was fine. WrestleMania 41 was trash. Because of Travis Scott. Keep the company out of celebrities. Jesus. But I'm going for Orton. So I pick again. Shit. WrestleMania Saturday's gonna flop. I pick LA Knight and the Usos, Jacob Fatu, the Bella Twins, Walter, AJ Lee, Randy Orton, and Liv Morgan for night 1. So now, going on to night 2. We have, live on ESPN, that makes no sense at all, Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar. Oh, I'm sorry. Brock Lesnar, the man who should have never came back. So, I'm picking Obafemi to win because Brock Lesnar does not need a win. My friend Michael thinks that Brock Lesnar is going to end the undefeated streak of Obafemi because he ended the streak of The Undertaker 15 years ago. So what? I'm picking Obafemi to win. And then we have a ladder match, also live on ESPN for no reason. Javon Evans. Javon. Did I say Javon? Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, Rey Mysterio, Rusev. For some reason, JD McDonough's in there because they need him for Mania. Rusev, Rey Mysterio, and Penta. I'm going for 3 people to win this match. Javon Evans, Penta, and Rey Mysterio. But if I had to pick one, I'm picking Rey Mysterio. And then we have Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley. Jade Cargill has not defended the championship, I think, once, possibly twice. She is one of the worst women's champions I've ever seen in my entire career. And I've been watching wrestling for 14 years. I remember matches for the women that lasted 3 minutes. If you go and watch my Mark Boy and I Royal Rumble 2010 review. Shout out to Mark Boy through 316. I hope we can still make videos someday down the road, except Skype has destroyed that. We were watching Michelle McCool versus Mickie James. That match lasted 30 seconds. Jade Cargill is one of the worst women's champions I've ever seen. So I'm picking Rhea Ripley to win. And then we have Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams, or as Little Yachty says, Tricky Williams versus the Gingerbread Man. So, I'm picking Trick Williams to win, even though it should be a fatal 4-way with Dragunov, Hayes, Sammy, and Trick. But I guess the world can get destroyed, and we can't always get what you want. So, I'm going to say 3 haluva kicks, 3 trick shots, 1, 2, 3, and Trick Williams is your new United States champion. And then we have the Demon versus the AAA Mega Champion, Dominic Mysterio. Finn Balor is bringing back the Demon after getting destroyed by Edge 3 years ago at WrestleMania 39. Why? I have no idea. But I'm going for the Demon to win. This story needs to end. I'm tired of Judgment Day. Judgment Day's been a thing since 2022 with Edge, and they've kicked out every superstar that's been in the damn group for the past 4 years, and I'm tired of it. Dominic Mysterio is a great superstar, has always been a great IC champion. Can't believe he lost it. He should still be champion, but he lost it to Penta. But still, Penta's going to do great with the championship. And then we have the main event of night 2, as we have CM Punk, the best in the world, versus the OTC, the original tribal chief, Roman Reigns. So, CM Punk for the win versus Roman Reigns. He's going to put Roman Reigns down, and he's going to walk out of his first one-on-one main event WrestleMania, still your world heavyweight champion. So, those are my predictions for WrestleMania Night 1 Saturday and Night 2 Sunday. What night are you most hyped for? Saturday's piece of shit or Sunday's spectacular? I don't know. I mean, how can you mess up WrestleMania Night 2? You can't. I mean, the only way you could actually mess it up is by Jade Cargill winning. But guys, those are my predictions for WrestleMania Vegas. WrestleMania 42 is upon us. Are you guys going to be watching? What night are you most hyped for? So guys, this has been Patrick from Porter's Unboxings, as you know, and I'm out. Peace.